but it's looking like he not gonna be able to survive Hollywood. Not at this point in his life. He got everybody suing him. People want his money, and he got a whole lot of it. They be so happy to be on Forbes, not knowing that that's gonna bring a lot of unwanted attention. I know he loved Beyonce and he loved his kids, but he didn't send his boy's mother no flowers when she passed. And I must admit, this man looked dead on Jay-Z, but a whole bunch of people look dead on Jay-Z. And it got me wondering, do this guy got kids of his own? And if he do that mean Jay-Z is gonna have to provide for his kids? Everybody gonna want a handout. He wanna know if Jay-Z is his father. Is it about money? Because if it's not about money, it shouldn't make a difference if Jay-Z is his father, because he's a grown-ass man. Look at this, y'all. Jay-Z broke his silence on alleged secret love child's lawsuit. Enough is enough. He can't get no wins, but he taking a whole lot of L's. And usually Jay-Z will just play the cut, don't speak on this, but now he's talking because just recently a judge dismissed his extortion and defamation lawsuit against Tony Busby. So even though the whole world seen what Tony Busby was out here doing, Jay-Z had every right to sue him, but the judge dismissed that. But on the other hand, he got to take a DNA test to prove if he is the father to this grown-ass man. Jay-Z been having money for a long time. Y'all got to follow me on this. He been rich, wealthy, famous for a long time. I'm pretty sure he got plenty of kids out there. But there's only one problem, and that's this Ramir, whatever his last name is. He ain't going nowhere. He's a bug. Is he thinking he gonna have access to Jay-Z's bank account if it proves that Jay-Z is his father? Is he expecting some back child support? It's looking like he want a rap career, whatever the case is. Not only was his case dismissed against Tony Busby, you got Nicki Minaj causing a whole lot of racket out here, speaking on Jay-Z and how he owes her millions of dollars. And she's suing him. So we're about to be talking about all this, man. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button too. Without further ado, we got to get into this news real quick. Y'all need to see this, man.
Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jay's your father?
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot. I could take me being embarrassed.
He got that nigga nose, he got his head, he got his eyeballs, he got the eyebrows, he got his teeth. If Jay-Z is this man's father, he gonna lose all support from the females out there, because they gonna be like, he's a deadbeat dad, regardless of if he taking care of Beyonce's kids or whatever. What about this man and all the other children he got out there?
Like this can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like, you know, it's not fair.
I don't know, y'all.
I was 7. My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now, and she been saying Shawn Carter, that's what she was calling him at first before she was calling it Jay-Z. And I really didn't know who that was because I was young and, you know, had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really, this was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. She continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even till I was grown. He never.
Damn, she drilled it into his head, y'all. She kept saying it over and over. He couldn't even get no sleep. He wake up in the morning, Jay-Z's your father, breakfast ready. Jay-Z's your father, now do your homework. Boy, what you doing out here? Don't you know that Jay-Z's your father? Like, your birthday is coming up. I got the cake. I got the balloons. And, oh, Jay-Z's your father. Like, what you writing down some raps? That's what you need to be doing. Jay-Z's your father. Whenever she get mad and put him out the house, I'm sending you. We gonna have to figure out where this nigga live. Cause I'm sending you to go stay with your father. Jay-Z's your father. His whole life, y'all. He said he ain't give a fuck. Jay-Z wasn't there. He ain't care. He got a little brother. He trying to be the man of the house. Every time he do some man shit, here she go with Jay-Z being his father. I done took out the trash. I done mowed the lawn. Can I get something to eat around this motherfucker? Yeah, Jay-Z's your father. Now he grown as hell. All he remember is Jay-Z is his boy. He can't sleep. He need to know, man. Jay-Z, quit playing with this. Woo. Jay-Z, quit playing with this boy, man. Jay-Z broke his silence. Jay-Z is maintaining his initial tone on his alleged love child's true identity. The record executive has now disproved claims made by Ramir as just another stunt in his series of harassment against him for years now. So Jay-Z is well aware who this guy is. He's seen the pictures. I know he's scared. And that's why the recent pictures of Jay-Z, he looked tired. He looked worn down because he knows it's coming. Jay-Z's alleged love child first publicly claimed parental ties with the rapper in 2015 with legal documents accusing him of evading a paternity test and bullying due to his celebrity status. So 10 years ago, it's been a whole decade. I want to know if Ramir got kids and if he taking care of his own damn kids. He probably got kids out there and he not trying to take responsibility. You know, that's something they need to consider as well, because he's grown at this point. And I know he can't be expecting to catch up with Jay-Z and have a relationship just because they related. If anything, that's going to make him your sworn enemy. Family not what it used to be. Look at 50 Cent and his son. They can't stand each other. But 50 will take Meech's son under his wing and give him the life. Because they not related. Being blood ain't gonna save you. That's gonna make things worse. And I guess he gonna have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure if he took the test and found out that wasn't his son, he'll probably roll out the red carpet for that nigga. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not your father and everything, but here go a couple of mil, take care of yourself, bruh. He might play Jay-Z in a biopic in the future or something, but if that's his real son, he gonna get screwed. Jay-Z slams alleged love child. The rapper slammed Ramir's latest lawsuit, describing it as another fabricated story from a collection of decades-long harassment targeted at him. Jay-Z shared that he had just learned of the lawsuit last month, and his attorney had requested time to prepare a proper official response to Ramir's allegations. So he got his lawyers on the job. And he's been aware of this for years because the streets is talking. He got a lot of ties to Philly. And them dudes in Philly, when they get up on him and they see him backstage at a concert, he got to talk to these dudes. Because he know that he got ties with state property, Oskino, Sparks, and all them dudes. So he got to act right when Freeway and all them dudes come around. Because the last thing he want is for them Philly dudes to pile his head with some trash bags and shit. They clean up all that trash in Philly. They find Jay-Z under the rubble. He don't want them problems. So I know he been hearing through the grapevine about the young bull that's supposed to be his son. So he have to respond to this type of stuff. The 31-year-old has accused Jay-Z of exploiting legal systems and multiple jurisdictions to suppress Ramir's paternity claim and prevent legal accountability. So legal accountability got something to do with some finances. He think it's going to be like the Win for Life lottery once the test come back. Like Jay-Z gonna have to give him $1,000 a week for the rest of his life. He gonna be jumping up and down like, I'm rich, mama, I'm rich, I made it. I don't think it's gonna make a big difference, but opportunities, book deals, movie deals, the sky's the limit. BET gonna be calling. So it's money to be made. He noted that the process of getting Jay-Z to submit himself for a paternity test and the loopholes he had to experience had left him with emotional and psychological distress. Like, just take the test, bitch. He wanted to grab Jay-Z by the genitals, grab some baby oil and make him take the damn test. He waiting at the clinic for Jay-Z to go in there and beat off so he could figure out if that's his dad or not. Hey, it's plenty of people out there, celebrities that got kids, and they kids know they the dad, and them kids still ain't getting a damn dime. Dr. Dre got kids. They out there doing bad. He know they doing bad. He got kids on Skid Row when he ride by in the drop top, acting like ain't nothing going on. Y'all gotta see this, man. Hold on, run that back.
Never try to contact me in any type of way, and I really want you to know what it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know she brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She thought I was old enough to know now, and she been saying Shawn Carter, that's what she was calling him at first before she was calling Jay-Z, and I really didn't know who that was because I was young and, you know, had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really just was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know what it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. She continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even until I was grown. He never tried to contact me in any type of way, and that's all I'm asking. Is like,
man, I see some crack. I see it, man. Something there. Hey, you know, Philly got a bad drug problem out there. I can definitely, something going on here, man. Eyes yellow, lips black, hair natted. He desperate. He trying to get, what if that is his son? He come around itching. He wanna, I wouldn't trust him with Blue Ivy or none of them kids. He get around Beyonce, start calling her ma, and he 31 years old. They look around the Grammys and shit missing. What they gonna do with him? Send him to rehab or something? Hey, I don't know what's going on, but I see all of the signs. He got the button-up shit going on like he just got out of rehab. The hair, everything is throwing me off. Jay-Z don't want him. And he gonna have to accept that now. If he was clean cut and he did something with himself, bro, that black off his lips, I see crack. So maybe he just trying to get rich quick scheme like Jay-Z said he trying to do. I don't know for sure, but something definitely ain't right. Hold on. Can y'all hear me on this side? Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. Had to make sure everything good. All right, let's get back into this real quick. Premier added that he developed severe mental and psychological health issues due to the stress of the case. The embarrassment and anxiety also came in significant measures. So, did that put him on drugs? Is he on medication? Hold on, wait, get this together. What? Is he just crazy? The Jay-Z situation drove him crazy? And he can't think straight. He got anxiety. People coming up to him, Jay-Z's your father. All he keep hearing every night, Jay-Z's your father. He wake up in the middle of the night sweating. Like, oh shit, nigga, Jay-Z my father. He can't do nothing without them talking about it. He get his paycheck. That shit say Shawn S. Carter on there. He can't even cash it at the bank. Every time Jay-Z song come on the radio, can I get a what? He be like, what? He losing his mind. Man, I feel for this man. He going through it right now. He said the embarrassment and the anxiety also came in significant measures. Jay-Z in his new response described Ramirez's claims as fabricated allegations and recycled false claims that had been rejected and addressed by different courts in the past. Now it's looking like they forcing Jay-Z to take that meat out. Now he gonna have to claim erectile dysfunction. That's the only way he gonna be able to get out of this. Like, y'all know, I would have took the test 10 years ago, but I'm 66. He gonna have to reveal his real age. I'm 75 years old and I've had erectile dysfunction for the past 30 years. That's the reason why we had to have our kids created through virtual simulations. Solange is Blue Ivy's real mother. They just use my genetics. I don't have sperm. His sperm probably burnt out in the 80s. He caught something real bad from one of them crackheads back in the day and was never able to have kids. That's the only way he's going to be able to get out of this. Like, Your Honor, I have a confession. I have erectile dysfunction. Please don't disclose it to the public. I don't want nobody to know that Jigga not the bomb. He pulled out his pants. That shit be looking like a gummy worm. Like, Jigga. Look, he continued harassment of Jay-Z and disregard of those orders has already resulted in a contempt order. He responds, concluded, recorded, whatever. I gotta see what y'all talking about real quick. Because they got this new system on YouTube where it have like number 1, number 2, number 3. We ain't got no number 1s, we ain't got no number 2s or no number 3s. So I don't know what that's all about. But that's Negro here nor there. All right, let's get back into this news, y'all. Oh man, this dude going on and on. Let's get back into this. Y'all ready? Okay, come on.
He continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even till I was grown. He never tried to contact me in any type of way, and that's all I'm asking is, like, because I honestly really want the case to be over with. Like, I've been going through, just like I said, a lot, and as I said, I'm not chasing no, like I said, a lot.
Wait. Jay-Z's illegitimate son slams rapper for denying getting his mom pregnant at 16 after shock scrape claim. Oh, that's it right there. He don't want no parts of that. They already got Foxy Brown allegations. He's tied into R. Kelly, Diddy, and every other freak out there. Epstein, Weinstein. And then he come out with this lawsuit, blindsided Jay-Z, talking about he got his mom pregnant at 16. And Jay-Z, like the Morgan Freeman of rap, he was born old. When Jay-Z came out his first album, he was 30 years old. And that was, fucking what, 30 years ago? So to say something like this, of course he don't want to deal with that. Jay-Z's illegitimate son saga takes another twist amid explosive scrape allegation. He shot himself in the foot with that one. If they find out that he's the father and his mother was only 16 and pregnant and Jay-Z was a grown-ass man, that's bad for business. He might want to just shut his mouth and quit talking about this stuff. But something bad happened to him. And won't nobody know what the hell it was, because it's starting to get that close. It's starting to get that hot to where, people picking Jay-Z apart. Once upon a time, he was like the Teflon Don. You couldn't do nothing with him. But now he's been exposed. He responding to shit. His celebrity ain't what it was. People, they ain't feeling Beyonce like that no more. And it's only gonna get worse. The Carters is under a bad radar right now. The long-awaited final ruling following two tentative orders and reverse a course on the actual malice of the plaintiff's lawyer's statement about scrape lawsuits he's pursuing. What sense do that make? Who wrote this shit? Megan Cuniff. See, that's why they don't need these people doing hip-hop blogs and shit, because it really ain't even that deep. A judge has dismissed rapper Shawn Jay-Z Carter's extortion and defamation lawsuit against the attorney who sued him for scrape. The new ruling changes, so that now it's wide open. If you want to get at Jay-Z, you can get at him, and there ain't nothing he can do about it. That's basically what they saying with this. So the past, present, future, however you want to do it, is open season on Jay-Z. Because his lawyers can't even do nothing to protect him for real. The new ruling changes tentative orders issued in February and March after Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Mark Epstein decided he can't consider recorded statements of Carter's accuser because the woman was acting under an implied threat that her name could be publicized and that if she cooperated, but perhaps only if she cooperated, Carter would not sue us. They did do that lady dirty. He had agents come to her house. The dog was barking in the background. He made her confess that she was lying. They shook her all the way down. She was trembling when she was talking. She didn't know if they was going to strangle her, kill the dog. And that was very, very low for him to do that to his accuser. She was already in the trailer. She country as fuck. She didn't know what was going on.
Jay-Z, he didn't touch me. It was the other guy.
Like, we need you to say that again on the record.
I don't know. I guess Jay-Z, he did not touch me.
And they took that recording and ran back to the news, and it might be over for Jay-Z at this point, pulling stunts like that. Hold on, run that back a little bit. Listen.
And I just want you to know, she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even till I was grown. He never tried to contact me in any type of way, and that's all I'm asking is, like, because I honestly really want the case to be over with. Like, I've been going through, just like I said, a lot, and as I said, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not trying to do this to make somebody seem like a bad person, a bad father. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything.
No, the fuck they did. What the hell they trying to prove? The fuck is he smoking? Man, he must be fuck a black and mild, the black and spicy, cause that shit got his shit cooked. God damn. Is they trying to prove that they got the same mouth? Cause they don't. And why ain't brush his teeth before they did? Man, I see crack. He on dope. Even if Jay-Z, there's plenty of niggas that look like that. Look just like, I know about 5 of them. And women. I knew a chick that looked dead on Jay-Z. Everything was right except for her face. So he not the only one. I know Jay-Z see this shit and probably broke the TV screen. Like, what the fuck is they trying to prove with this madness? This nigga look like he eat a little bit of everything. It ain't nothing that he don't eat. Ain't none off limits. He will not come out his mouth and say, I don't eat that. He'll eat it. He don't ask no questions. Well, if it's on the plate, he gonna eat it, man. He not discriminatory. And I can tell. His mouth not denying shit. A booty or whatever it is going in. And why not? They should have put him out there when they went on strike in Philly. When all that trash was out there, they should have sent his ass out there. The garbage disposal. Man, he didn't even have to use no toothpaste. Just rub the brush on it. He just want that money. Crackheads do shit like that. They don't even be prepared. You got funky crackhead prostitutes that don't even consider the wash or do nothing. They will sling that funky ass for a rock. You pull up on them, they put on their drawers, nothing, doo-doo tracks all in their drawers, ready to go for the crack. And that's the type of behavior if he put his mouth out there like that for the bag and don't even run a brush across them shits, yeah, he'll do anything for the bread.
I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that.
Nigga, yes, he do want the money. Look.
And I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? Why are you? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over.
Hold on, it was his mother that was suing Jay-Z.
That's really affecting.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Why are you? What is it?
His mother set it off, and they working in unity. He was born July 13th, so he got a birthday coming up tomorrow. Mine's would be on Friday. He a Cancer doing shit like this? Oh, I know he's sensitive as fuck. Damn. Yeah, he probably can't. He probably needed his daddy. His mama gone too, and he's sensitive like a motherfucker. It's gonna kill him either way, it's gonna kill him. If Jay-Z his father or if he ain't his father, he's still gonna feel emotional about the shit. He ain't gonna know how to feel. He might try to hug Jay-Z. He might become a stalker. I think they got an electrical gate at Jay-Z house. They gonna have to put some extra voltage on that shit, cause he definitely coming for a hug. Look at this.
Why are you? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids to take care of. So it's like, it's been a journey.
This nigga got kids. So he want Jay-Z to be Big Daddy and come take care of everybody. Hell no. Play that.
For me, and it's just like, I just got so much on my name right now. I never asked for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I work for everything. Next is, I'm just trying to basically make sure no other kids or nobody else in the world has to go through this. Basically, don't feel afraid to go to court. I work for everything.
He had to catch himself before he said everything he have. Cause he ain't work for everything yet. Like I told y'all, man, he look like he got sticky fingers when them Grammys and shit get the missing. And Beyonce can't find her jewelry. Come on, Jay, just have him over for dinner one time, Jay-Z. It wouldn't hurt. We got more than enough to spare, and plus he need to get to know Blue. He come in the door. Blue Ivy go give him a hug. He pat her down like he working security. Like, what you got? Hey, sis, yo, can I hold something? Blue Ivy, she go to bed. This nigga under her bed sleep. Like, anybody seen Ramir? This nigga leave with every... You see his ass in between two cars. He driving two Maybachs at the same time. He got one leg in this car, one leg in the other. He looking like he a part of the Fantastic Four, the way he stretch out to drive them Maybachs back to the hood. He put, man, as soon as he get back to Philly, somebody gonna pop him dead in his head once they find out Jay-Z his dad. Like, oh shit, this nigga trying to stunt Jay-Z, your father. Okay, all right, nigga, pop. I heard you was looking for your pops. Pop. He gonna drop. He ain't gonna be, man, he better off with Jay-Z not being his father. Because it's only gonna bring a world of trouble in his direction. People that have been trying to get at Jay-Z gonna take it out on his son. It's gonna be some big nigga from Brooklyn and beat his ass and he ain't gonna know why. Like, I hate you, I hate your father, I hate your stepmother, I hate your brothers and your sisters, I hate Blue Ivy. I don't think he want none of that smoke. But he begging for it, man. Be careful what you wish for. Look. He said, Ramir had previously explained that his legal battle with Jay-Z is about pushing the court system to prioritize justice and not practice favoritism. He detailed his family's struggle to get to the bottom of the paternity issue, saying, me, my grandmother, my mother, my entire family have been fighting really hard against very strong opposition. So his whole damn family, it ain't about Jay-Z being his fault. If it was about just him and Jay-Z, his mama, his grandmama, her mama, they all in the van going to the court to see about that Jay-Z DNA test. They all demanding that Jay-Z ejaculate in the cup. And we don't want nothing. We just want to be family. It's going to be like that episode on the Boondocks. The Hurricane Katrina episode. They all going to come up to stay with Jay-Z and Beyonce. They going to open the door. It's going to be a trailer out there. Well, him, the kids, everybody, they coming to stay. Oh my God, this is bad. Ramir's mother, Wanda, also left a video recording of her version of events before she passed away. There's some X-Files shit. They're going to do an American Horror Story on this. In the clip, she declared her support for her son to assertion his connection to the rapper through a paternity test. Oh my God, man. Shit, people could have said Ice Cube was my daddy. And I could have ran with it. I got a real mean mug. I could have easily been like Ice Cube, my dad. If that's what they wanted me to do. If somebody drilled that in my head and said, Ice Cube, your pops, I'd be out here with rags in both pockets, throwing up dubs, talking about Ice Cube, my daddy. Like my mama met my daddy on the west side. And ever since then, you know, I've been loking on the set. Like, Cube, come holler at me, man. You know you my father. That's easy. It's always somebody that look like somebody, man. It's some hard-faced chick. Talk about Angela Bassett is my mother. Yes, Angela Bassett. She cocked diesel, big shoulders, big arms. Like, yes, you know, the reason why I'm this way is because Angela Bassett is my mother. Anybody can do it, man. It's a nigga right now at the barbershop getting a Boosie fade, going on and on about how Boosie is his real dad. Like, yeah, my mama met Boosie back in the day at the strip club, man. She stripped for the nigga. Next thing you know, a nigga was born, man. Like, Boosie, you can't tell me nothing different. Boosie, my motherfucking daddy, man. He at the barbershop right now, getting that fresh Boosie fade. Anybody can do it. It's a nigga with a lazy eye talking about Forrest Whitaker is my father. Yes, my mother went camping and Forrest was there. And next thing you know, they had me. Anybody can do it. But he going overboard with this shit. In my lifetime. Hold on. Okay, let's finish this out. Y'all listening? All right, here we go.
Alexis, I'm just trying to basically make sure no other kids or nobody else in the world has to go through this. Basically, don't feel afraid to go to court and see if a person is your biological parents. You know, so many people are scared, and this is a big thing in the world. A lot of people don't have their father.
He act like Jay-Z took his manhood. This for the kids out there that have been assaulted by a man not knowing if that's the father. Now, don't be afraid. Now he a victim. Wait a minute, go back.
Don't feel afraid to go to court and see if a person is your biological parents. You know, so many people are scared, and this is a big thing in the world. A lot of people don't have their fathers because they scared to go out and search for them, and sometimes they only take
Man, fuck that nigga, man. If he don't want to be there, he don't want to be there. If he don't care, hey, it is what it is. And he'll look at his face. That's that crack. He know he too grown to be talking like that. You don't need a father right now. You need a good, stable career. You passed the father limit. Your days of needing a father came and went. There's nothing another grown man can do for you right now. You got your own damn kids. They daddy wondering where his daddy at. It really don't matter, you know. But for that money, it matter. And that's why he going so full throttle with this. Hold on, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna finish this out.
Take a little search, you know, go search. And if it's wrong, we're adults. Well, most of us adults, even for the teenagers, this being a role model for them, showing you can go in the courtroom, and if you're doing everything correctly, you should be able to just get treated as equal as other person. You know, I've always been a person that I never hate anyone. I don't walk around with hate for a person. So I try to teach my kids to just be the best that you can be. So that's just a model I go off. I would never hate Jay-Z. You know, it was never that type thing. You know, I respect him for everything he did. And as I said, I've been going through a whole lot through these years because this case, like me, my mom, my godmom, we didn't seen the worst. We didn't have people, you know, slander my name. Like you want Jay-Z money. And I hear it all. I'm going to fight until I'm not here no more. And it's never going to be against no one. Like, you know, I'm going to continue to fight.
He looked dead on him, y'all. I ain't gonna front. Look dead on it. But like I said, there's plenty of people that look like him. I know people personally look just like him. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But I gotta look at this real quick. All right, let's get into it real fast. Let's try to figure this out. Jay-Z at 16 years old. He was only 16. It's a lot I could say, but I ain't gonna be speaking on another man like that. I'm just trying to get an understanding of I mean, I don't know. What y'all think? It could be his father. Hold on. Jay-Z turned his back on his childhood best friend who grew up with him. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you call growing up and moving on. You just, what they want him to do. He ain't never gonna be free from this, man. People he encountered, people he met, they just gonna have to they're gonna have to let it go. They used to call him Bubble Lip Shawn back in the day. He don't owe none of them niggas a damn thing. They used to talk bad about him behind his back before he became famous. Just go on and on about the nigga lip. Bubble Lip Shawn, boy, they probably said it to his face. Yo, what a nigga Bubble Lip Shawn? What did it do, Bubble Lip Shawn? And he just had to deal with it. And now that he grown and he's successful, everybody want a piece of him. Back then they ain't want him. Now he rich, they all on him. Jaz-O was the only person that was really holding him down like that. But what you expect? You know, Jay-Z had his OGs coming up. A lot of people do. You know, they like big brothers or whatever. I wouldn't say father figures, but even if they was, people have them in their lives, man. You can't fault him for having OGs or people that show him the ropes. That's what you call being an apprentice. So he was an apprentice to Jaz-O. Jaz was rapping, doing his thing. That was his little man's, his counterpart, like Batman and Robin. Jaz-O was Batman. Jay-Z was Robin. But the thing about it is the younger people have a chance to stay relevant when the older people, a lot of times they get played out. When Jazz was doing his thing with the riggedy riggedy raps, with the Dodgers effects and all that shit, it was popping at the time. But as time progressed and the music going a different direction, Jay-Z had an opportunity to he was still young. So he converted into the new wave. And that's harder for Jazzo to do because people remember him from them Dodge Effects raps. He climbed the ladder. You know what I'm saying? If this man was Jay-Z's son, he would be more strategic about how the fuck he going about shit. Because ain't nothing Jay-Z about how he going about this. From Jay-Z's history, he get close to somebody and take all their juice and keep it moving. And I believe he put Beyonce onto the game too. You get close enough to a nigga, take all they swag and they juice and leave their ass in the dust. It's like a vampire. You suck the blood out of a nigga, use them for all they worth, and on to the next one. Don't he got a song talking about on to the next one, on to the next one? For instance, this whole Cowboy Carter shit Beyonce got going on, she got close to Megan. They got close to Megan Thee Stallion, stole all her juice, squeezed Megan dry. Matter of fact, let me show y'all this real quick. Megan, let me pull this up. Yeah, not that long ago, Megan was doing the hottie sauce, and she had the cowboy hat representing Texas. She had that the cowboy swag. She young, she fly, and they took what she had going on and took it to the next level. They took that whole everything Megan Thee Stallion was doing. You see Beyonce on her tour with the same outfit on that Megan Thee Stallion had on. Matter of fact, let me just type this in. Beyonce Cowboy Carter Tour. Look, oh my God, the same motherfucking shit. The same outfit. The same designs. The only difference is hers is red and Beyonce's is white. She ripped off Meg. She doing country music now. She ain't never rep for the H-Town like that. Like how she doing now. Some sad shit. And Megan was so happy to meet Beyonce. Like, oh, Beyonce, I love you. You my idol. You my auntie. Don't turn around and took her whole damn swag. But that's what you're supposed to do. Look, Nas said it in. Matter of fact, let me go down the list because I got time today. Let me do this. It's only going to take a little bit. Nas, yeah. Because Nas basically broke it down. Hold on, pull that up. What's taking so long? Okay. We got to find the right lyrics so we won't be here all day with it. It wasn't the first verse. It had to be the third one because that's when he really started breaking him down. He said, Gay-Z the Cockefeller want beef, started, no, that ain't it. Oh, he said, first Biggie's your man, then you got nerve to say that you better than Big. That wasn't the part. He said, just Hawaiian shirts hanging with Lil Che. He said, wearing jazz chains, no texts, no calls, no jail balls, jigger, no pies, no case. Just Hawaiian shirts hanging with Lil Chase. You a fan, a phony. He said a lot of mean stuff about him. But that ain't the part. Okay, he said, put it together. I rock Oja. Negro, please. Your man's Yeah. He say, you ass went from jazz to hanging with Kane. So let me see this real quick. Make sense out of this. Because this going to tie in. Dad can't be his son because he ain't moving right. J.E. His son didn't even finagle his way into the end. If he should have took notes, if that's really his dad, he wouldn't be going about it like this. So he went from Jazzo. Jazzo introduced him to Big Daddy Kane. They went on tour. Next thing you know, he ditched Jazz and started rolling with Kane. Tupac was on the tour. Diddy was on the tour. He was the new wave. He was one of the young guns coming up. He found his own lane. Shit, Big Daddy Kane was a way bigger star than Jazzo back then. So, hey, what you want him to do? He moved on. He met new friends. Okay, what else Nas said? He said you went from Kane to Irv. He started hanging with Irv Gotti. So he got what he went from Big Daddy Kane. He got with Irv Gotti when they started popping, and that's how he ended up in the company of the likes of DMX, Ja Rule, and all them other dudes that was popping at the time. He stayed relevant. What else he said? He said from Irv to Big. Then he started rocking with Biggie. Was in the company of Busta Rhymes, all the hot rappers at the time. He was in their company. Even Tupac mentioned him on the on his Machiavelli album. So he was in their circle for sure. And ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? So he know how to climb the ladder. And that's what you got to do in order to make it to the top. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If that was his father, he'll be moving a whole lot different. But we got to wait and see what them tests say, because it might just be his father. Okay, listen at this. He's suing the rapper for paternity tests and reveals his rough childhood and why the lawsuit has started. So he was suing Jay-Z.
I don't know. I wouldn't know how he feeling. Like I would hope he would think about it and this would be in his mind. But I wouldn't actually know what another person is feeling at this time. You just can think that this person knows and thinking about it and stuff like that. I really want to know how I am. So my mom did tell me she went in there and filed a fraternity test, and it just basically I can say it was a whole lot of running around with that case. It was a whole lot of things that wasn't, what can I say, we didn't have enough information to push the case. That's what I basically can say. We didn't have enough information to keep the case going. So it was a big case to me because, I really wanted to find out who my father was, and for the case not to go how I was planning it, I really thought it was going to go different than what it was. But I really feel like it should have been over with because, I feel like if it was anybody else, I'm not saying this because people got higher standards or people make more money than that, but it's just different because, if it was anybody else that made a low income, I feel like they would have had them in there way faster than people that's wealthy. I really try not to get frustrated, basically. I really try not to think about it, I go on with my life because, anything could happen, but, I still gotta live for myself at the end of the day. I still gotta work and bring in income for me. I can't sit around. I gotta get up off my feet and do something. I can't wait on the world. Like I can't say, I can't wait on anybody to want to respond when they want to. It is important that I know who my biological father is, just because, my mom's health, I don't know if it's coming from our family or it's coming from the other side, and that would be something I really would want to find out because, in the future, you don't know what could happen And a lot of people are so quick to judge because they see somebody coming out and try to find out if the person, you know, trying to find out things, they so negative to push you down. Like, you know, people are just so quick to judge a person that's a low, I wouldn't say low income, but somebody that doesn't have it, and somebody that does, they always think, you know, you coming after that person's money, or they never look at the full story and things like that. It was rough, you know, living in Philadelphia, you know.
Even if that is his father, Jay-Z don't want him. He's unwanted, man. That's like trying to force yourself into a relationship with somebody that don't want you. If they don't want you, they just don't want you, man. Somebody said, damn, it's a damn shame that people got jokes about a black man wanting to know who his father is. Since when has being a fatherless child become so funny? So many end up killed from violence at an early age or locked up for some time spans that equals out of to half of their life or for more. This person speaking from personal experience. This motherfucker don't know who his daddy is. The only reason a man will refuse a paternity test is if he knows there's a chance he's the father. If he didn't sleep with them, he slept with plenty of chicks. He might be the father. He a grown, he gonna have to deal with it, man. He grown. I wouldn't want to take the test neither. Because what difference is it gonna make at this point? What, they gonna shake hands and walk separate ways? Or he gonna have to, what's gonna happen after that? Jay-Z gonna dig in his pocket and just hit him with a stack. Like, this today, come back tomorrow. Come back for the rest of your life to get another stack. Like, you hit the lottery, son. Yep, I'm your father. It's time to get paid. Take him shopping and all that shit and set him up for life. Give him a room in his mansion and all his kids. All y'all, come on, man. Everybody, your mama, everybody. It's going to be like the Bone Thugs and Harmony first of the month video. Like, cash your check and come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. They're going to be coming out they damn tents in Philly on their way to Jay-Z house. Jay-Z gonna be standing in the clouds with his arms open. And they all gonna ascend to heaven. They act like he gonna send them to the promised land or some shit. Somebody said, this guy just wants to know who his dad is. Give him a break, folks. Said when he said that wasn't that's his kid. And Jay-Z should be ashamed of himself, knowing you have a child out there and you have all this money and won't do a damn. You can tell he had a hard life. Shit, it's a hard knock life. And Jay-Z rapped about there's people out there that got hard ass lives. It's a hard knock life for us. Jay-Z don't give a fuck. Said I had a hard life too. If you was really my son, you would figure out you can't knock the hustle. Get out there and make some damn money. Get rich or die trying. Let me see what y'all talking about real quick. Damn, I got a lot of trolls on my channel. I ain't a troll no more. What y'all still doing here? When I was trolling and I wasn't showing my face, y'all had a home. Now y'all trolls, y'all look confused and lost. Look at all them damn. Who's not a troll? I'm looking for a regular person with a regular, and no disrespect to y'all. I thank y'all for watching, but it looked like a bunch of Jay-Z kids out there. I am not the daddy. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to fix this. It ain't not one not troll in the goddamn. God damn. Like, you ain't no pimp. You a safe haven for trolls. Like, Pretty Tony, your trolls chose me. Like, you ain't no goddamn pimp. You a safe haven for trolls. The hell? Hey, it is what it is, man. All I could do is pray about it. Oh man, that's pretty sad. I need something to lift my spirits. Okay, y'all need to listen at this. Look.
Out that Jay-Z has a secret love child with someone whose name is not Beyonce. Star Magazine is reporting that he and a Trinidadian model had a secret tryst years ago that resulted in a 9-year-old son. Now, the woman, Chanel Scott, was reportedly paid $1 million to keep her mouth shut, but the one talking is her ex-boyfriend. He told the mag, "My understanding is that he's paying her child support." Now, Chanel took the money and bought herself a really nice house in Trinidad that the whole family lives in now. The ex also claims that Jay has been in contact with Chanel and the boy ever since.
Oh, I know they heard that news about Jay-Z buying that chick in Trinidad, a big Trinidadian house. And her son, whole family living. Now, that's some cheap shit, some non-American shit you can do. You can plant a pineapple tree, coconuts, mango. They could eat off the land. He ain't got to do shit. He bought that big-ass house. They probably still in that big-ass house. Jay-Z come visit from time to time. They be standing out there by the water as soon as he get off the boat. That's doable. Matter of fact, let me look that up real quick. Cause that's a deal. You get somebody pregnant in Africa and you send them $25, they gonna be living in the palace. Yeah, I could see that. Jay-Z, he cool with that. He don't mind not one bit having a Trinidadian son and a fine-ass baby mama. She was a model, for crying out loud. Like, I'll take care of you. Don't worry, ma. I got you. He probably be out there every 6 months. An island girl that know how to act. She exotic. Of course he helped pay for the kid. The baby got good hair and everything. God damn, that little boy look just like Jay-Z. He sent her a check every month. As long as she keep herself up. I mean, wouldn't you if you had the money? But his mama, on the other hand, rest in peace. She from Philly. You know Jay-Z ain't want a part of that. He come to visit and figure out where all his money going. They got Cheese Whiz and shit all in the refrigerator. They fighting over scraps. It'd be goddamn if he give a Philly nigga. He know what it's like to give a dude from Philly an opportunity. Look at this. That's like having Beanie Siegel as your son. He didn't even want to have Beanie Siegel as a label mate. Take care of a Philly nigga for the rest of your life. That's a nightmare. You make your own dad get down to lay down. Like, Christmas gonna be different this year, Dad. I want all the toys, all the Xboxes, nigga. Nigga rob their own damn daddy. Can you imagine if your son was from Philly? Like, what up, Pops? Would you trust him with any goddamn thing? Yo, shout out to my people from Philly. But yeah, that's a fucking nightmare. Shit, he might be young Chris's dad. And Chris don't even know it. They talking about Jay-Z stole young Chris's swag. What if Jay-Z is young Chris's father? The same time he got old boy mama pregnant, he probably was messing with young Chris mama. You just never know. And how young Chris gonna have Jay-Z swag when Jay-Z was rapping before young Chris was even born? See how they take credit just for being around a nigga? They take all your damn credit. But hey, we gotta see how this gonna play out. Okay, I want to play one more thing before I go. Y'all listening? All right, here we go.
Way she move,
Way she move, I just wanna dance with you. Way you move, way you move, way you move. I just wanna dance. Way she move, way she move, way she move. I just wanna dance. Standing there looking fine, sipping on the liquor. Well, the first time I heard that Jay-Z probably was my father when I was 8 years old. And, you know, my mom, we was actually sitting in the house on a regular day, you know, listening to music. My mom came up to me and was like, hey, Rod, you know, I got something to tell you. That's your dad for real. And I'm like, I was shocked. Like, Mom, what are you talking about? You know, I'm young. Like, it's nothing your parents would just make up like that. You don't just say this type of person is your father, Jay-Z. Like,
That's fucked up, y'all. Just one day out the blue, they listening to the radio. And you know, women that don't be knowing who their baby daddy is, they be looking for anybody and everybody. The fucking janitor. You go to fix the damn toilet, them kids, they got an attitude with you. Like, open the door, motherfucker, I'm just here to fix the toilet. I ain't opening shit. They be pissed, daughter run in the room and slam the door. Like, you know you her father, right? Like, I don't even know y'all people. She just randomly told him, and Jay-Z came on the radio, can I get a what? I'm that nigga from Mama the Jigga, the God love the rigger that's out dub. Can you bounce with me? He all into the song. His mother come and turn that motherfucker down. Like, I got something to tell you. Yeah, you know that man on the radio? That's your father. He probably took a tall glass of Kool-Aid after that shit. He let that red 40 go straight to his brain after he heard that. The nigga tongue still red. Shit, I think I'm gonna need me another glass of Kool-Aid. LinkedIn, that lick on her breath, rest in peace, man. You know that's your father. They listening to Jay-Z with that Bebe's Kids playing in the background. I got something to tell you. You hear that man on the radio? That's your daddy. And he ran with that shit. I wish my mom would tell me some shit. You listening to LL Cool J? I need an around the way, go round the way, girl. That's the one for me. Your mama lean in with them nails and turn the radio down. I got something to tell you. LL Cool J, your daddy. Like, if you don't shut your hood rat ass up, like, let's keep it funky, ma. You don't know who the fuck my daddy is. They said Red, my dad, James, my dad. Anybody could be my dad. Have you ever seen somebody wild out on their mom because they ain't know who their daddy was? Or they don't know who their siblings' daddy is? Like, I seen you on the couch that night with that nigga, ma. I know that's her dad. I seen y'all. I was looking around the corner. I peeked in the door. I seen you. Fucking Jermaine. Yo, it's a horrible sight when somebody snap on their mama for not knowing who their daddy is. Like, it was the bus driver. I know how you was getting home from work. Their grandmama got to restrain them. They got to take them in another room. I've seen it happen, man. But for her to say that Jay-Z is that man's father, I don't know, man. But if he just take the test, then that'll put an end to all of this nonsense. But if he take one test, he gonna have to take 1,000,000 tests. It's gonna be people coming out the woodworks like, yup, that nigga they gonna be lined up like on that movie Life. Like, he my pappy. Like, Jay-Z is my pappy. Every nigga with bug eyes and the big lips gonna come out talking about Jay-Z, they dad. I wouldn't do it. It'd be niggas from here to California like, Dad, Jay-Z my daddy, cuz. Swear to God, man, he can't did a show in Cali. Better be lucky the homies ain't ride on him, man. My mama was only 13, man. Be a nigga 40 years old with a New York fitted hat on. In Louisiana, Jay-Z, my daddy, man. Yeah. And bang my mama right back there in the woods, right back there in the woods. He better not take that test. Because this shit ain't never gonna end. And don't let the females come out crying. The boogers coming out their big ass noses. Talking about Jay-Z, they dead. I could never get no job looking like this. Jay-Z, my daddy. And Blue Ivy, my sister. They at the Cowboy Carter concert holding up signs that say Blue Ivy's my sister. That'd be awful. Cause y'all see how many people came out when Diddy paid Cassie that money. If he was smart, if his lawyers were smart, they wouldn't have gave Cassie a dime. Cause after the trial, you realize she not even deserving of none of that money. Cassie was a hoe. She ain't deserve a dime. She got what she worked for what she got, man. She used what she got to get what she wanted. He gave her $20 million. Next thing you know, everybody trying to sue his ass. Jay-Z, if you listening, do not take that test, man. Cause it's gonna be game over from here on out. Like, nice try, Scrap. When he get back to Philly, they gonna be patting him on his back. Like, you did good, man. You almost got him, man. Nice try, Scrap. They still gonna find a way to be mad at Jay-Z. Like, if you would have took the test sooner, that nigga wouldn't have had to wait till he was 40 to find out that you wasn't his real father. You made that man waste his whole entire life trying to find out that you wasn't his. Hey, man, he gonna be guilty either way. Okay, look at this, y'all. Look.
You know, you got people that say stuff all around the world. I guess they ain't, I don't know if our sisters was fully, and they want her to go out there and go against, I guess, the court systems and Jay-Z and them, but I guess they didn't believe her all the way, far as, how did you sleep with him? Like, it was just basically, and her sister, one of her sisters always knew my mom was like, moving around, far as not moving around, but how she had friends and she'd get outside and move around and do whatever it's teenagers. Okay. When you're younger, same thing I did when I was a teenager. You move around and you do teenager stuff, so.
Because I'm sure, like, in the neighborhood that y'all grew up in, because I know in my neighborhood, like, if somebody got pregnant, we can pinpoint who bout the father was. Because you would see who the girls was with or who they,
and
what I'm saying?
With Child Me, it was never no other name. Like, I could understand if it was other name, I wouldn't be doing this, I wouldn't be doing none of this. If it was another name, she'd have said any other name or any other.
But that your mom was out there moving in them streets. She was slanging that whopper. Niggas was hitting that cootie cat. And everybody know it. Well, she was a teenager. She was just out there doing what teenagers do. Well, you get pregnant at 16 and you slinging that cat, if that ain't Jay-Z, she put the baby on Jay-Z. Don't know who the damn daddy. Everybody was hitting them skins. And rest in peace to his mom. I don't mean no disrespect. But that's what came out of his mouth.
A person or the family would have said, we saw your mom with this person, your mom was doing this. She was, I would have, I would have really sat there and I really had this conversation with my mom. Mom, before we go out there and even say any of this, like, listen, you can tell me, Mom. Like, honestly, I won't be upset. This is when I was older, before. I'm not gonna be upset with you if you don't know. Tell me, let me know, Mom. It's cool. Like, if you wrong, you wrong. We find another way. But for her to constantly stay with this person and keep, I'm telling you, son. Like, I won't lie to you. It's nothing. I'm like, oh, what am I so in denial for? Like, what am I in denial for? Like, what is she? It's nothing she did to me or told me wrong my whole life. So, what am I so?
And just go back to Foot Locker, bro. Just go on back to Foot Locker. Cause this shit over. Oh man, why people play games with their kids like that? Why do people play games with their kids? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna discredit his mother because you know, it's only one way to find out. And that's when Jay-Z take the test. That's the only way we gonna know. So they saying he being forced to take the test. He depressed. He's stressed about it. Before I get out of here, I gotta figure out what this is all about. Nicki Minaj claims Jay-Z owes her millions and weighs in on recent lawsuits. So he got Nicki Minaj problems. People saying Nicki on crack too. They could see the crack in her eyes when she did that stream going in on Megan Thee Stallion, lying on your dead mama, on your dead mama. That's when people was like, Nicki on some shit. And she wasn't worried about the money before. She trying to get at Megan Thee Stallion through Jay-Z. Like, how you gonna choose that bitch over me? How about the money you owe me that you giving to Megan? She delusional right now. And she a auntie. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj, she pushing 50. And you got these young girls coming up. They'd rather work with Cardi B over her. Nicki had a lot to say about Jay-Z, his Roc Nation team, and Megan Thee Stallion during a viral rant on social media. On Tuesday, July 8th, the New York rapper hopped on X and reacted to the latest update in the lawsuit Meg and Roc Nation is facing from the BOA artist's former photographer. A judge recently ruled that the discrimination and retaliation lawsuit filed by Emilio Garcia last year can move forward. Minaj laughed at the update and mocked the situation by referring to her Megan's Law lyric from her Bigfoot diss track. You know what's crazy? Why is it when black people try to sue each other or a black person try to sue somebody, it always get dismissed? Look. They made Tasha K pay Cardi B all this money. So they get the green light. And Tasha K not even the damn artist. She a blogger. Cardi B the artist, and she was able to sue Tasha K. Now you got some motherfucker named Emilio Garcia suing Megan Thee Stallion. Like, yes, she done me wrong. She done me wrong. I want the money. Like, yes, Mrs. Garcia, you can get all the money you want out of her black ass. They said that they won't let Jay-Z can't sue Tony Busby, but they let this motherfucker sue Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation. It ain't fair. You can't sue nobody, but you can get sued. If you ain't got the money and they got the money, they could still sue your ass. I'm not understanding. It was her former photographer. Minaj laughed and said something about, she said, let's look at this. A judge has denied Roc Nation and Megan Thee Stallion motion to dismiss a lawsuit where her fruity cameraman claims the twerker forced him to watch her have a freak-off car sex with women inside a moving car while on tour in Spain. Man, that was the luckiest day of his life. He holding his eyes, crying like, oh no, they're having sex. Oh, two girls. Oh no. He cried the whole way. Them booty cheeks just flapping or clapping all over the place. Like, wow, 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 wow. And his weak ass in the corner crying about it. Then turned around and sued. He poured out the car when they finally pulled over. Like, oh my God. They had to pick him up off the floor because he witnessed Megan Thee Stallion's big, brown, beautiful butt cheeks in action. And he the cameraman. All she do is take thotty pictures. He don't see them cheeks. He probably zoomed in on her box and took pictures before. She come out baby oiled up with a shoestring on, and he the cameraman. We all seen what she got. We all seen it, man. It ain't nobody that haven't seen her ass, her crack, everything she got. We seen her breasts. We practically seen her naked, man. He ain't see shit that we ain't seen. And he sued her because she was freaking off in the car with a woman, two big manly She-Hawks. If he could have used his imagination a little bit, it would have been just like watching two men. He need to have a better man. If you see Megan freaking off with a woman, you got to decide which one the man and which one's supposed to be the woman. And I'm not saying Megan Thee Stallion look like a man. Judge Wood says the Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation can't dismiss the cameraman's lawsuit over, even though they got way more money than him. Way more money. They in the $1 billion category, and they still can't dismiss this man's lawsuit the same way Jay-Z can't. It ain't right, man. It ain't right. The odds are stacked up against these black celebrities like that. But that's what they get for hiring these motherfuckers, man. They don't want to hire no black people to do nothing. Same thing with Diddy. Everybody that took the stand on Diddy was not black. From the people, his personal assistants, the KKs, and all them people, he ain't had not one black person on his staff. And they all testified against him. You ain't see now. The only black person that testified against Diddy was Dawn Richardson. And she done bleached herself. She might as well move to Jamaica. She should have hired somebody. Because if she would have hired a black man to be her cameraman, he would have put that camera on the tripod and hopped right in the middle of their ass. Megan Thee Stallion, they can't dismiss it. A federal judge says the salacious lawsuit sets forth adequate discrimination and retaliation claims can move forward. That's some bullshit. Nicki didn't stop there. She continued to go in on Meg's management company, Roc Nation, by dragging its founder, Jay-Z, and CEO, Desiree Perez. She started by sharing 50 Cent's recent posts about Ramir, his son paternity lawsuit against a veteran rapper who she worked with on Ye's Monster. Later, she claimed Jay-Z owes her hundreds of millions of dollars. So she hitting Jay-Z with everything available. She threw his son at him. She going in on the lawsuit. She said, we calculated about $100 through $2 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it, nigga. And anyone still claiming him Hove will answer to God for blasphemy. Damn. See that one more time. They did a good job with her ass. That's all I could say. They did a good ass job. Shit, she wasn't born that way, but they did a good job with Nicki Minaj. I'm stuck. Jay-Z, get that girl her money. Eventually, Nicki Minaj took aim at Desiree Perez by pointing out her alleged involvement in the lawsuit against Meg, her pardon from President Donald Trump, and her alleged family drama with her daughter, DeMarie, and her husband. I wonder how Desiree thanked President Trump for that kind gesture, LOL got a Hispanic woman allegedly calling her son-in-law a nigger under the protection of y'all so-called black savior while you sat around making them rich. God damn, Nicki. They got all those Spanish people around them and they getting screwed. And she calling her son-in-law a nigger with a hard ER, with Jay-Z giving her all his money. While Megan Thee Stallion getting sued by a Puerto Rican man. Like, give us their money. They're going to show up with sombreros on in the courtroom. Like, give us their money. They're going to be playing the guitars and everything. Like, oh, give us the money. Like, yes, all of the money awarded to you Latinos. As soon as Jay-Z opened his mouth, somebody going to throw a plantain in his mouth. Like, suck on that, bitch. Like, you shut your empanada, motherfucker. Said, I wonder how Deseret thank President Trump for that kind gesture. LOL, got a Hispanic woman allegedly calling her son-in-law a nigger under the protection of y'all so-called black savior while y'all sat around making them rich. Damn, Nicki can't take it no more. She's sick of all these sellouts in hip-hop. Just check out some of Nicki on her time. Let me see what she got going on. Because she going off on Jay-Z. These her new sneakers? Shit, that had them hoes on the whole stroke chasing them cars down. You change your mind about her prostitution. You look back, she on the hood of your car. The prostitute wear. They sold out in Vegas. She said, I need those blue Lokis. What the hell? She be live on Station Head? Oh, she bored. They need to get her another tour ASAP. The way, what she got going on? Yo, this got me crying. The fact that she was so serious. This was, so all she do is sit on Twitter?
You think?
I think I have bad connection, ma'am. I've been getting kicked off on and off. I apologize, Your Majesty.
You think? And then when you did answer it, you said the wrong answer.
Not
Because your
intentional.
first word was yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Oh, she's an annoying old lady. Beneath all of that shit, if Nicki ain't have all that stuff, she'll be an annoying old ass lady with no ass. What the hell? This nigga he killing with them damn heels. What the fuck? Oh shit. This nigga. Oh, he about to make somebody jealous. Your mama, your auntie can't even do this shit, man. A lot of y'all women be on y'all face with them shits on. OMG, my sign just arrived. Thank you so much, Nicki Minaj. This truly means the world to me. Also, thank you. She sent them a sign, a old ass vintage magazine of her on the cover of Vogue. What these niggas doing with these heels? Wait a minute. He gonna get fired as soon as this shit get out. So this is a Nicki Minaj pose. Shit, people with real butts can't do no. She got extra cushion to stay down there like that. When your ass get back up, all you gonna hear is a loud pop. Where the part was she talking about on Jay-Z now? She said, buying another mansion as we speak. It will be the third in 2 years. That's besides the property I bought for others over 15 years. Catching up. Okay, she buying another. She shut down the rumors that she's broke. This some old bimbo shit. I'm looking for the post she made about Jay-Z. She be on this shit. This all she do. She on this shit heavy. Or I'll do what I want, how I want, and when I want. Narcissists can't stand for their dirty laundry to be put out, but they love doing it to others. So saying this over and over only shows how much squirming they're doing because that veil has been lifted for the world. Man, somebody snatch that glass of wine out her hand and tell her to cut this shit out. This all she do. She be online chit-chatting with her barbs. And she read all their comments. This is sad, man. Somebody get her on tour. Oh my God. She's sitting in the house with rollers in her hair, waiting for God damn. Man, she better not have been a man this whole time, because that's the vibes I'm getting with this bullshit.
So isn't it funny how Demarie claims they kept trying to convince others that she was crazy and even had paid medical professionals and fake Nike reps involved doing mental assessments on her without her permission? Isn't it odd that Desiree Perez's own daughter is claiming that she...
Oh my, she wrote a whole fucking paragraph. Oh my God, man. Hold on. That's her daughter? She posting Tasha K clips. This is embarrassing, man. Let's not forget who sits on the United Justice Coalition Advisory. Jay-Z headed on her. So this is his whole squad. What is this? Alex Spyro, Desiree Perez, Gayle King, and Charlemagne the God. They all sold out. Barbs, it looks like I've been locked out of my Instagram. Cause she doing too much. They had to take her account away so she'd quit posting random shit. And she's still doing troll shit.
Like, oh my God, they blocked me from my Instagram. What am I gonna do now? I hope the money stolen from my tour was hidden really well. I hate for there to be money laundering, embezzlements, etc.
Nicki Minaj a whole troll. She talking about Democrats attacked me over my cousin's balls. Remember, let's see if they have any thoughts on Desiree pardon. Guess who just got a brand new weird case? I guess she's about to learn the law now. She happy because Megan Thee Stallion.
So wait, Jay-Z had not like us playing at the Super Bowl after his CEO was pardoned by President Trump. We gotta find out who is they. President Biden posted not like us after Desiree was pardoned by President Trump.
She got Chucky gifts and all this.
Desiree, were you out marching with your fellow Mexican immigrants? Oh, right. You were pardoned by President Trump, so you kinda can't, right? I mean, it kinda implies you guys are cool with him while y'all seem to pretend to be against him. Or are y'all not his friend either?
Oh, she wrote a whole paragraph. Oh my God, man. She definitely in her feelings. She going in on Jay-Z for days. So let me get this straight. Y'all so-called black savior Jay-Z has a Hispanic CEO who was pardoned by President Trump? Interesting. So does that mean Desiree isn't a Democrat? Black people, I thought y'all hate Trump supporters. Wait, did Jay-Z ever campaign for Kamala? Jay-Z, you let Desiree do all of your evil to black people. You stayed silent. We used to believe you. You went out sad, nigga. God. Jay-Z and that's right. You ruin hip-hop, you ruin football, you ruin basketball, you ruin tour, you ruin Instagram, you ruin Twitter. That this jig is up. All of this alleged and for the entertainment purposes only. Oh, I know she ain't using my shit. Did she really just take my shit? All of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Let me find out Nicki Minaj be watching Shawn Blazington videos. Oh my God. She said allegedly and for entertainment purpose only. What is this true whom I'm learning so much about my rights? I can't do this no more, man. I'm gonna go ahead and this nigga got a face full of makeup on. You find out NBA YoungBoy Barb. This is why he was trending the other day. I don't know. To God be the glory. What this nigga got going on? Okay, that's Negro here. No, I gotta get out of here, man. Cause she got these Chucky dolls and shit all over the place. Joker clown faces and shit. And I'm getting the feeling that she's running this, man. This ain't somebody controlling her page. She got a lot of time on her hands. The hell? Alright, I'm gonna leave it alone, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I got so much love for y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button too. Yo, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all on my next video. Y'all be good out there, man. No doubt.